Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vadim and I'm a beginner day trader. Today is day number 45 of the small account challenge, and before I'm gonna continue with my daily recap, I wanna ask you to support my channel by hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel. So let's talk about today's trades. So today is similar with what I had yesterday. If you didn't watch a recap from yesterday, yesterday I had a disaster and a luck. So I was down over 20 bucks on my account yesterday, and X4 recovered and I was able to finish a day minus 4.95%. So however, today is not that day. No recovery, no luck. So when I was sitting before 7 at 658, SNOA was squeezing higher. If you guys with Charles Schwab, you know that we cannot trade before 7. So I couldn't make any money on the squeeze, and right at 7 o'clock the stock started selling. So I wasn't able to trade SNOA. We had another second leading gapper, I think it was Xpon, and Xpon was not that good, to be honest. It tried to go and break 324 level. I was looking at the stock. If it can break 324, it went up to 320 and then sold off. So I didn't trade Xpon, even though I know that the Xpon was trading around $4 when I was in a trade I took today when I lost money. So TRNR hitting the scanner. We had multiple stocks today hitting the scanners. Today was a pretty good day because we had two stocks over 100% on a day. And the first trade I took was only with $7 of my account. It was ONMD, penny stock, was around 70 cents per share, and the next resistance was at 95 cents. That's why I bought it. I thought it can go higher. It didn't. I sold because a few stocks started hitting the scanner. We had TRNR hit the scanner, but the news were not good. Something related to earnings, and I don't trade earnings. So I talked myself out of trading TRNR. Few minutes later, TRNR was back on the scanner. Moving fast, moving higher. I decided to jump in. I started buying, and I didn't look at my average cost per share. I didn't look at my P&L. And when I bought my first position, at some point I think on the position I was down $2.60, which is not a good sign when you buy a stock that is squeezing. I decided to add when I was down 50 cents per share, which is another terrible sign of averaging down on your losing trade. So when I realized that a huge top and tail already formed, I added more shares and I was all in with my full account in the trade. So the stock was keep selling off. When I last added, I think I was down $1 a share on the position. Another huge red flag. And then I was just looking how I was losing money on the trade. I was down -7, -11, -14. Then few minutes later, -17, -20. I didn't sell, and finishing a day minus $24.86 or 23.65%. That's a huge red day for me. And One of the reasons I think, when I was aiding and when I don't look at my P&L and when I don't look at my average cost per share, I don't control and I don't control my risk per trade. I'm only looking on the upside move, and this is what was happening today. I didn't say also out loud. I know that on my whole account today, I wanted to set up my max loss around $5.20 for my whole account, which is around 5%. However, I ended up with such a big red day. It's a really bad sign, and this is how I'm finishing my day. So starting tomorrow, if I decide to add on my position, I need to look at my P&L and on my average cost per share. So this way I know that I am in control on the trade and I know what I'm doing, and I'm basically, when I'm looking even at P&L, I know that there is a specific amount I'm risking per trade, and I'm not allowing myself to do what I did today. So that's what I want to do differently starting tomorrow. Pay close attention on my P&L of the day, and if I'm losing on the trade, get out, but don't do what I did today. Do not average down on the position. And if the trade is not working immediately, it's not a good sign, to keep holding. So this is my day. Not happy about my trades today, and this is a big red day for me to recover from. Right now I'm gonna show you my trades in a pre-market session.
Good morning, guys. On the scanner we have first leading gapper SNOA, 154%. Nice to see. 1.61 million share float, nice. Then Xpon, 100%, but below VWAP. XOS, looks like it's trying, but I don't like these big red candles on it. IVP, below VWAP. AERT, it popped up and now it's selling off. Okay, I guess just one leading gapper, and it's already, you see, over $8. And the entire move, when it broke this level where it was 670, was before 7, before when I can trade. And it went over $1 a share. I don't think I want to jump on it because the almost entire move already gone. We have next resistance at 819, 869, 932, 937. $30 seconds until 7. XOS looks like moving. We'll see what it wants to do. No, as I said, I don't like big red candles on it. I don't even want to touch the stock. SNOA is selling off. Okay. This stock is moving higher, 9.81 million. $150 is the next resistance. And then possibly, I don't know, 267. It's earnings. News about earnings. I wanna see if it can break this 152 level. Wolf moving. Okay. There is a BSGM. Light volume. $23 million share flow tonight. That's nice to see we have many stocks today popping on the scanner. This is unusual comparing what we had in the past week or so. Not much. Look, it looks to me like a head and shoulders forming. Head, one shoulder, second shoulder, unless it will go to the high of the day, which was 832. Then it's gonna break this pattern. Plus it's now risky. MACD is negative on 1 minute chart, 10-second chart and looks like it's gonna cross on 5-minute chart. But still positive on 5-minute chart. It looks like Expon is moving. $324, $347, $350. EDBL moving on the scanner. Oh. $7:30 we had news. Popped up to 307. %16 on a day. VWAP at 277. Looking at 10-second chart. The volume is very light. 83,000. $275 as a VWAP now. $1.6 million share float on it. Looks like it touched VWAP. Oh. We have 2 cents spread on EDBL on level 2. Going lower. Bid is to 55, to 54, to 53, to 50. Lots of selling from this EDBL US company, consumer staples. $149,000 volume on it. Not really exciting at this moment. High of this candle was 261. X pawn is moving higher. But the move is not clean. It's popping, dropping, popping, dropping, popping. 324 is the next resistance level. I see NMD on the scanner. Looks like the stock is moving. Have and MD 51% on a day. So we're moving on the scanner. TR and R moving on the scanner. We have many stacks moving. Oh, look at that. Light volume on TR and R. Expected earnings. I don't think I wanna trade it. I wanna look at the SOAR. SOAR is trying to move higher. US company transportation. To 29. TR and R moving on the scanner again. Looks like it's moving. I'm gonna buy here. I bought 10 shares of the stock. I have $60 in this trade. I'm gonna add 5 here. I have $15 and looks like I can add 2 more. What's happening again? Same thing as yesterday. went to $6.28, this TRNR. And this is how hard it is to day trade. So you jump on the stock trying to make, $5-10, and you end up with minus 21 bucks on 17 shares. And first, when TRNR popped up, I didn't want to even trade because there was something with expected earnings. That's why I didn't want to touch it, this headline. But, look where I jumped on it. How much it was. I bought at $6, then I averaged down $5.50, already lost 50 cents on the stock, and then at $5. That's so typical. And the stock I didn't want to touch, I did see it was up to some point 170% in a day. Yesterday, similar situation happened to me, but the stock recovered, and that's probably a case where it's not gonna recover at all. You see, from 476 to 627, nice move, and then flashed so fast. There is a big buyer at 450, I see. 17,300 shares. This is ridiculous. Trying to sell at 456 one. The stock is going down. This is a day where it's not gonna recover. 440. TRNR is killing me. Come on. 437. I'm trying to sell at 435. Nobody wants to buy. I guess 434. Will you buy? That's ridiculous. Look at this. It just keeps going down. That's a really, really bad day for $24.86. That's how fast you can lose money in the stock market, trading penny stocks. So this is my day, really, really bad. I know I didn't even need to touch this stock because we have so many leading gappers, but I didn't like SNOA because it was backside of the move. It's selling, expawn. At the moment when I saw the stock, it was trying to touch this 324 level, hit 320 and sold off. Now look at the where it is right now. So disappointing at myself today. I think it's really, really bad. Poor risk management. I lost over $1 a share, which is pretty bad.